Hello, it's me, TJ, aka GagaProdigy. And first, I would like to talk to you for a little second. That ever since I did my Harpie video, and I had posted a comment on there that it's updated ever since, I've been getting a lot of messages and comments of people asking me, "Oh, post a video of your updated Harpie Deck." So that's what I'm going to do for you today. And I understand the camera is all crappy, but what can you do? You gotta work with what you got. So basically, I'm gonna jump right into it. I haven't seen really the new ban list that's come out, so if there's anything in this deck that's banned or limited that I don't know about, oh well, I live under a rock. What do you do? So I'm just gonna jump right into it. The monster is pretty straightforward. 20 monsters, 20 spells and traps, all around deck, you know. So first and foremost, nothing that hasn't really changed. 3 Harpie Lady 1s. I have the Harpie Lady 1s. And if you do not have Harpie Lady 1s, for some ungodly reason, you do not have Harpie Lady 1, I highly recommend using Cyber Harpie. Any other Harpie Lady would just be stupid, in my opinion. I mean, I wouldn't use any of the other ones. 3 Harpie Lady Queens. And this one is ulti. I know I showed this in my last video, but I'm just so proud of it because it's ulti. It's just pretty to me. And she's great. I mean, she searches Harpie's Hunting Ground, 1900 attack. And Harpie Lady 1 boosts all your wind monsters by 300, so she's automatic 16 when you bring her out, even though she says 13. And Harpie Queen also counts as Harpie Lady, but not in the deck, and that's why you can get away with using her, as opposed to using all the other Harpies, because her effect doesn't really kick in. That name thing doesn't really kick in until she hits the field, or when she's in the graveyard, so. I've comboed these with Mist Valleys now, so we're going to get into the Mist Valleys that I have in the deck. Because Mist Valleys can basically send your Harpies back to your hand and allow you to keep abusing that Harpie's Hunting Ground field effect. So, I mean, how cool is that? So, we got 3 Mist Valley Falcons. Okay. And you have him in there because he's 2000 attack, he's wind, and he bounces stuff out of your hand. So he's pretty radical in that retrospect. Next up, we have 2 Mist Valley Shamans. That are, which coincidentally enough looks like a Harpie. So maybe that's the Yu-Gi-Oh people telling you, combo them together. You know? And she's good. I mean, she's a 3-star tuner. You can return a monster back to your hand to increase their attack power by 500, giving her a 17 to the end phase of the turn. So, I mean, that's good. Next, we have 2 Mist Valley Soldiers. Level 4, tuner. Pretty decent effect, I have to say. 1700 attack, 300 defense. When it bows an opponent's monster and that monster he doesn't die, return it to the owner's hand for the end game step. Not him, but the other monster. So, pretty mother effing good if you ask me. I mean, it's gotten me out pretty couple of tough bodies. And this thing, I really recommend you getting your hands on one just because it's pretty freaking sweet. Is Mist Valley Apex Alien Scav. A big beastly thunder chicken, as I would call him. Level 7, wind monster, 2700 attack, 2000 defense, winged beast. Basically, what he does is he can return a Mist Valley from the field to the hands to negate the activation effect, and when an effect is activated, you can negate it and destroy it. Any effect. Any effect. You just have to send a Mist Valley from the field to the hand. And it's like, boom, shut that effect down. It doesn't happen. Not in my house. Not with the Thunder Chicken. And next, the thing that combos beautifully with this card, absolutely beautifully, Mist Valley Thunderbird. Got him right there. You can see him semblance. Combos absolutely beautifully. And basically, he says that when he's returned from the field to the hand, he special summons himself. So you can just like keep using a Pix Avian's effect over and over and over again with him. He's like unlimited ammunition. But he's not that great in attack power, 1100. But that's where your Harpies come into play and boost that shit up. You know, give it a little increase there. So keep him on the field a little bit longer. But he's a Thunder type, not a Wing Beast. That's the only really crappy thing with him. Next, last but not least, we have Miss Valley, Baby Rock. And I have him, and basically he says, you know, he's 2-star, he's Wing Beast, he's a tuner, and when he's discarded from the hand to the graveyard, special summon him to the field. And this is great when you're comboing him with Historic Party to bring back your Harpies. Absolutely beautiful, love it. Good combo there. Now these last 3 cards are cards that are not Miss Valleys or Harpies, but they still work well in the deck, I think. This one's the Elector, Sovereign of Birds. He's pretty good. 2400 attack, 6 stars. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters, you can, of the same attribute, you can special summon him from the hand. Once per turn, you can target one face-up card on the field. If its effect on the field is negated during the turn, it basically negates your opponent's effects. And he can special summon himself. And he's 2400 attacker. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty radical. You can only have one of him on the field face-up at a time, so that's why I only run one. And these last 2 are just good powerhouse beat sticks. If you can get them up there, 2 Hunter Owls. Get them up there, get them up in attack, and run over your opponent's face with them. So, they're always cool. I'm moving into the trap cards. Spells and trap. Use spells first. Got Staple here, Dark Hole, of course. 2 field spells. In total, you're running 4 field spells in the deck. And that's Divine Wind and Miss Valley, which is good. It says that whenever a monster goes back to your hand, you can look through your deck and special summon a level 4 or lower wind monster. So you can use it to bring out your Harpies or Miss Valleys. Yeah, pick your poison. And just 3 of these, which are cool and amazing, and I feel that any Winged Beast deck should run them. That's 3 Swallow's Nests. Basically, you tribute 1 Winged Beast monster, go into your deck, and get another Winged Beast monster of the same level and bring it out. So, it's a quick play spell. So you can save your monsters during your opponent's turn. Really, I should only be running 2 of these, but at the moment I'm running 3, and I honestly can't tell you why. I must have just been having a really, I don't know, jacked up day that day when I was building the deck, and just threw these in there. Threw 1 in there, but 3 Elegant Egotists. Although I really would only recommend running 2, as opposed to 3. Monster Reborn. Self-explanatory, you should already know what that does. And 2 Harpie Centigrounds. This says no to all your opponent's spells and traps. I mean, you can abuse this effect so much with this deck. Just bam, bam, bam. You don't have shit in your backfield. I don't care who you are. You don't get to keep it. That's what it says. Moving on to traps. Solemn Judgment, aka God. 2 Icarus attacks. Beautiful card. Tribute a Winged Beast. Destroy 2 cards on your opponent's field. On the field. Excuse me. And I highly recommend using this card because I think it's great, and you can use it in so many different ways, and it combos nicely. And that's 3 compulsory evacuation devices. You know, send your opponent's monsters back to your hand, send your Harpie back to your hand, keep using the Harpie's hunting ground. You have Divine Wind of the Mist Valley on the field. Send a Wing Beast back to your hand. Get that effect. You know, combo's beautiful. Absolutely great. 2 start parties. Discard a card, special summon as many Harpie Ladies from your graveyard as you can. It does not say once per turn, so you can keep using the effect over and over again. And when it's removed from the field, all the Harpies that were special summoned by it are destroyed. Last, Frontal Tribute. So that's it. That's the deck. I haven't really done too much with it just because I really haven't been into the game so much here recently. So if you have any suggestions, I'm open. I love suggestions. But that's the deck, and yeah.